everyone is speeding. The launch take 2. All right, we are back at the queue, and I want to thank everybody for watching episode 1, the launch. And again, I want to thank Jamie for letting me be here and with his passion to do this. And here we are, and I'm gonna let Jamie take over from here, man.
Well, thank you once again, Joe, for for your professionalism, your friendship, and your shared passion for this project. I also want to thank my best friend Wally.
Hey.
From Colombia, all the way from Bogota.
Shit.
Bogota.
What's up, LA?
Really quick, I've never been, dude. Tell me something about Bogota.
Dude, Bogota, Colombia in general is insane. I'm not from there originally, but I have a business there and I spend a lot of time there. It's really insane. You know, people are amazing. There's this vibe of doing, of surviving, of having fun. I love it. This is why I go back there as soon as I can. You know?
Does it cost a lot to
eat?
Like give me an example. Okay, so when I travel, I like to tell people reference like how much, like if we go to a restaurant, how much are we spending? Average.
So let's start with a coffee. A dollar, US dollar, is 4,000 pesos right now, right? So you get a coffee for $1. You know, nice, good coffee.
That's good,
at a Starbucks. You know, they have Starbucks there, so it's cheap. You know. For $10, like on a regular day, weekday, after work lunch, we probably eat the 3 of us. Yeah.
For $10?
Yeah, we can eat like regular. You know, going to the just for lunch. Then if you go out, you have a nice dinner. It's probably gonna cost $10 each. You know, a decent quality meal. Yeah.
Well, tell us like a cool place. Like, hey, when I went there, I went to Zona T, Andres de Res, whatever.
Yeah.
But from your perspective, like if you were a tourist and you were advising a tourist of where to go to have fun in Bogota, where would you?
Well, if you want to have fun, if you're thinking party and stuff like that, Bogota is actually the city. Out of all the different cities in Colombia. If you want to really, just enjoy yourself, I'd rather go to Cartagena. Yeah, the weather, the beach, the vibe is amazing.
I just want to go to places where I can't pronounce.
Yeah, can you say Cartagena?
I can't even say Cartagena.
Cartagena.
Dude, that's hard.
Barranquilla.
Yeah, that's hard, man.
Bro, do you know where Sofia Vergara from?
Yeah.
Barranquilla, bro.
Barranquilla.
Dude, you see Sofia Vergara, you want to go to Barranquilla. Trust me. In Bogota, there's a lot of places. You go to the center. It's like it's the same in any big cities. Wherever there is the more crowd, the more danger, the more craziness. There's the most fun. Yeah, all the places. Zonate is nice, but it's like you get bored of that because it's like the fancy, neighborhood.
How much would a hotel cost?
Hotel can be more expensive because they know how to target.
Give us a range. Like in downtown LA, we
300 is good. 300 is like what I think a hotel should cost if it's decent.
For a week. I pay $300, 1 million pesos a week.
A week?
Yeah.
No, that's
wow. It's nice.
That's good.
Okay.
So you probably would pay this for a night here in LA. A nice one.
Yeah, 300 a night I think is right where.
I use Airbnb a lot when I go there, when I travel to other cities, and I pay maybe $400, $500 to have a nice apartment, 2-bedroom, just for myself.
Do you have like a
for the month,
like a cook and like a cleaning person help you?
You could have, could have. They usually have someone that cleans the house or make breakfast when you wake up.
Pretty much when you leave America, you can have everything.
You can have everything. I think you can in America, but it just super expensive, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much you leave America and life is just cheaper.
It's just a shit ton cheaper. But dude, separate and aside from that, man, like a little bit about your business, dude. Tell us a little bit about Web Congress.
So this is Wally at Wally on Web Congress. I'm the founder. I started this thing 11 years ago.
Amazing.
Time flies. I was raised in Paris, but then I moved to Barcelona when I was 20 and I started the business in Barcelona. And we do a lot of, it's everything about tech and digital marketing. So we do a lot of conferences, training, consulting. We help people and businesses just know how to leverage the internet, social
Yes.
media, advertising, e-commerce. And there's a lot of work. People don't realize, you need a team, you need expertise to actually make money online.
Yeah.
It's not that easy. If you have a brand, you want to be number one on Google, there is an art behind,
Right.
there's so much to do. So that's what we do. We do a lot of conferences. So of course, because of what's happening right now, there's no conferences happening.
Yeah.
There's no in-person training happening. But we've been doing this for 10 years. We went to over 17 countries so far. 41 edition. This is probably one of the oldest tech conference in the world. If you check the record, we started very early and we're still doing those conferences. We gather like the big guys. So we bring someone from Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Google, IBM, Spotify, whoever is hot. Snapchat, we bring them to the room and we do conferences, different talks, and people pay the ticket to have this, right?
What I like about your shows too, it's not just a straight direct, workshop conference. It's actually a lot of fun. I know that the last show you had like performers, like I think you had magicians,
Dude,
comedians.
we have music, we have everything. Since I started in Barcelona, the first ever I did the conference for me. And I don't want to go to a conference room and sit for 8 hours and be bored as fuck. So to be honest, I created the conference so I can enjoy it myself first, and then the attendees too. So you have very interesting speakers coming over, but we have fun, we have music, we have party, we have drinks, we have, we make sure, we have stand-up comedy, whatever is needed, whatever is fun, we put this together with educational, content. We're the Google guy, on stage. So people are surprised because they see the speakers. We had Damon John. We took him to Colombia.
The actor.
Shark Tank.
Damon John? The actor?
Investor.
The black guy.
Dude.
Yeah.
Black
Yeah.
dude.
Well, that's Shark Tank USA, the investor. We took him to Colombia and to speak in front of 2,000 people more or less, and we made it an event. We made it a show. Yeah. So it's not just the conference; it's the entire experience around that.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
the difference between your shows and other shows, that even if there wasn't an educational part of it, people would still want to go to your show, right? And I think that's the hook.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just the ingredient. Think about what people want. They want to get into entertained. They want to do business. They want to connect with other interesting people, right? They want to learn new stuff, and they like when there is, superstars coming to the conferences, or entertainers coming to the conferences. So, and then we just make sure everybody really has fun. So,
What's like the demographic of your attendees typically?
when we started back then, it was only dudes, only nerds. It was bad.
Whoa, hey.
Only Mark Zuckerberg.
No. Without the nerds, dude, a lot of things ain't gonna move.
No, it won't.
Right?
We wouldn't be here without these
today-
technology, man.
Today, those guys are the superstars. They're like the millionaires, right?
Yeah.
The nerds, of course. I'm in between. I'm like in between the marketing guy and the tech guy. But things change now. It's packed with a lot of people interested in, influencer marketing, social media content. Netflix. We have speakers that's so different that attracts a lot of new crowds. So, right now, all the media agencies, brands. We have, banks, big companies sending their employees, the marketing team. Usually, the marketing team.
Nice.
To understand, what's happening online, how we do social media how we do advertising on Instagram, or what's new on Snapchat, how we hack the Google or Facebook algorithm, stuff like that. But it's not technical people going there. It's marketing crowds, social media, journalists, those ones that really want to understand what's happening.
And what's important for people to understand is that these algorithms and this technology changes yearly or sooner. So you really have to stay on top of it.
Yeah.
As far as the knowledge goes, because Google always changes its algorithm. It's changed significantly since when I was in the
What's the
business.
guy in GoPro, the CEO? He says, if you don't evolve, you die.
You die. Wait, GoPro is dying right now.
Yeah, no,
GoPro
right?
is in bad shape.
That was his slogan. He says, if you don't evolve, you die.
He forgot to listen to himself. GoPro is dying very bad.
Why is that? Why is GoPro?
I think just the way we use smartphones to absolutely record, and the quality we have. You don't need a GoPro anymore.
Well,
You know.
when the iPhone came in and smartphones came in, and they made it where I don't need to bring a separate camera, right? And GoPro for a while they had the action part of it, extreme
Yeah,
sports.
the extreme, the adventure.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then to be fair, they were the first.
Yeah.
But they were pricey, and now you got all their other companies
Yeah.
challenging them, and
No, the smartphone killed GoPro. Like I was checking out their stock, they went down to $2 or $3 right now.
What? That
Yeah.
low?
they're not gonna
Yeah.
recover.
Nah,
They're
that's
gonna
not
Not
recover.
gonna recover unless they innovate. You know, unless they listen to the CEO, they do something absolutely crazy and new, right? But you know, there's not much they can't compete with with Apple, Samsung,
No.
Google. Those guys are doing insane things. Facebook is coming up with some crazy VR stuff that
Well, they put a lot of their money. Other companies, Apple and stuff, they put a lot of their money in the R&D, and GoPro kind of.
the sales.
You know when you make something good in the beginning, you're like, I don't need to change anything because it's good.
GoPro is the BlackBerry of 10 years ago.
For sure. Hey, I love BlackBerry, man. That thing was a tank.
Right? It was
BlackBerry,
amazing.
it was
yeah?
amazing. For email, battery life. People
Battery
forget.
life, yeah.
And
Before smartphones, dude, my BlackBerry lasts for a whole week. No, I'm not kidding you now.
like, oh, I have 7 days of battery.
Yes. That makes a difference, man. Like I wish my phones would last more than a day. Right now I've got a Note 8, and it's got fairly good battery life. Probably a whole 24 hours I could go without charging. But I remember back in the day, man, like if you had an analog phone, I don't even remember when I had to charge it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even kidding. We would have. I mean, this is as good as it gets. You had a Nokia, you had Snake, and that's as good as it gets.
The snake.
But dude, the cell phones back then last a whole week.
yeah,
man.
yeah.
And they were rugged. Like you could drop that
Yeah.
motherfucker and
What
dude,
you-
nothing would happen.
Yeah.
What you have right now is not a cell phone, it's a computer.
Yeah.
100%.
Computer, bro. You can do so much crazy shit.
Dude, Wally, talk to us a little bit about when you got implanted, man. You have a fucking chip in your fucking hand, man.
Shut the fuck up.
Wally's a cyborg.
Right? First cyborg in Hollywood.
Dude, no. Tell me about that chip,
Yeah.
man.
In the last conference, we had a huge conference, 3,000 attendees. It was insane. And one of the things we had, this is why Jamie is saying it's a show. There's crazy things happening. It's not only conferences. A company from Seattle actually developed this new RFID chip. Basically, the RFID is the same technology you have on the smartphones.
Yeah.
Right? It's a new one with a 2 antenna, a really nice one. It's not even on the market yet. So what he did is he sent 2 to my office back in Colombia, and he traveled 2 guys to perform, to do the implant. One surgeon. It's a tattoo guy where they have the license to manipulate your skin and your body.
So I'm gonna stop you right there. So for the audience and for me, does it hurt?
It doesn't hurt. It took a second,
Wow.
But what we did is we did it on stage.
Wow.
Yeah, in front of 3,000 people with a camera on it, giant screen, recording to that. People didn't know because we said we'll do the first ever RFID implant on a human being, but they didn't understand what it means.
Yeah.
Until on stage, you start seeing this tattoo guy setting up the table, with all the stuff. They're like, "The fuck is happening?" We had the camera, and it just took a second. I went on stage. I was dressed with a fucking spacesuit, NASA stuff just for the show. And I had my hand like this. I was like, I'm not going to look to that. It's gonna go well or very bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My hand's gonna be bleeding in front of everybody. I was scared, but that's easy, bro. They just
I want you
device
guys.
they use is impressive.
I want you guys to educate me because I don't know everything, but I asked a lot of good questions. Now, the chip. What's the benefit?
What can it do?
What can you do with your phone, right?
Yeah.
You can go to Starbucks and pay.
So you can put your hand and then
Yeah.
it'll pay.
I can pay. I can open my door if my door has RFID, right?
Yeah.
You have to have the contactless device. So payment like your card or your phone, whatever you do.
And it
with
never
your
runs
phone.
out of battery?
No, it doesn't need any battery because your device, the Starbucks device, is gonna be needing battery. But this is just the antenna. This has information, my card or whatever I put inside, and this is the reader. The reader is gonna need battery, yeah. Or the door is gonna need battery, or the alarm or the TV, whatever is gonna be talking to my hand, right? But I just go and do this.
Then why, Jamie
Swipe.
and Wally, why are people so freaked out about it? They're like, okay, growing up, they're like, they're trying to insert chips in us, and it's the mark of the devil. I heard all this shit. No, I'm not even kidding you.
Man.
I hear all this shit,
Well,
man.
because they're not educated, they just read whatever,
Yeah, dude,
conspiracy shit online.
Yeah, they're on those conspiracy sites and bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truth is, you already have one. You have it, but you have it in a phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
Does the
have it-
passports have it too? I heard
The
something.
passport they have. Yeah.
No,
have
they
the RFID
I
chip.
I heard they have it.
Correct. The passport have it. You could the army forces, the military, they have they some of them when they go on the battle,
Yeah.
they implant them a chip because you need to find them if something happens, right? Things like that. So in very extreme situation, or maybe your pet. In the future, I see everybody implanting their kid for sure.
Well, because
Just,
because they want to put fear in the people, and that's a good way. Well, if your kid has it, hey, if they get abducted by somebody, we can find them.
Yeah. No, man, but this is smart. If you think about it, you have your phone, but your phone has issues, battery issues. It's
Right.
very limited.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
And you can, you can break it. It can go underwater. They can steal it. From you, unless they cut my hand, they're not gonna steal
For
your
sure,
credit
for
card. You can lose your credit card,
Yeah.
right? You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
lose all the stuff, or get, use, just whatever can happen, especially back in Latin America.
Oh, not America. Yeah, man. Don't let them know which hand's in.
Oh yeah, for
You
sure.
can see it. You see that?
Yeah, I
If
can
I
see
do
it.
this, you can
Oh,
see
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
I can see it.
Right?
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I can
right?
see
Can we get that in frame?
I don't think you see it on the camera.
Just point at it like where it is.
It's right here.
Yeah.
You see it. It's like a big grain
Yeah.
of rice, right? The size
Yeah.
of a grain of rice.
Like
But you can
not Asian rice, because Asian rice ain't that long. But it's Middle Eastern for sure.
Hey,
Middle
not,
Eastern rice.
Yeah.
No, Asian
sure.
rice ain't that long is like the best thing that's gonna be the theme.
nothing Asian is
No, nothing Asian is too long.
I do. But this
shit.
is basically, this is very new, so people are freaking out. But this is really what's gonna happen, in the future. Everybody's gonna have this.
100%.
It's more natural to have this instead of my phone and always trying
Yeah.
to swipe and fight. It's not natural.
You
It's
know,
not easy to
I
do.
wanted to be. I was hoping that we can have a chip, and I'm all for it personally, because I just want to go to the store, grab my soda, whatever I want, right, and walk out, and it just takes out of my bank account.
Exactly.
Like I don't want to charge anything anymore.
So you can do it, Amazon Go. You can do it with your phone, but it's your phone.
For sure.
It's your phone. It's it's you have to set it up. You have to have it. You have to just you.
But you still need the phone, you said. So at the end of the day, we still need the
No,
phone
no.
to use the chip, no?
No. Well, you on the phone. What you do is you download an app, and then I'm gonna control what you can see, right? But then I don't need my phone. You need a reader, your
For sure.
phone or whatever. So if you scan me, you'll see whatever information I let you see.
Now,
right?
can someone hack this? Let's keep it.
Well, RFID is what they call NFC, the NFC reader. It's near field connection. That means you have to be very close. Right?
Okay.
You have to be very close.
Okay.
From a distance, you can't read it. How do you, when you go to the Starbucks, if you do this, they're not paying, they're not charging you
all right.
until you actually do this.
Yeah, you gotta touch it practically.
Yeah, almost touch it.
Yeah.
This is near field connection. So, everything is hackable, right?
I forgot what country it was. I think it was Denmark or something, where everyone has a Sweden where they have a chip,
Sweden, 1,000
and Bitcoin's connected to it. And
Bitcoin,
yeah,
you
and
can-
Bitcoin?
they can buy a soda.
All of it. Businesses, they cheap 1,000 of employees, and
Uh-huh.
they receive the money through this. They
Wow.
Yeah.
And even stuff like, hey, I have to go to a meeting. Can I have $10 for the taxi? Beep. You just get the
Wow.
money. You take the bus
Okay.
with this. Whatever you do with your phone or credit card or whatever stuff you have in your wallet. you
Damn
don't
it,
need
man. We might
anymore.
need to get the chip, dude.
You know where I could see that for me being
I
a
have one
plus?
No, I might need to get one of those, dude.
I want to start my car with it. Because you
Yeah.
know how you always forget your keys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like, oh, okay, I can kind of see that, right? Like,
Dude, imagine going to a dealer.
For the cars,
Imagine
it's
going to a
crazy.
dealer, like you buy a car, right? And they're like, you're good to go, Jamie. And because of the chip, you're just
Yeah, they activate it, boom. You know,
Dude.
they send a communication to your chip.
For your house, bro. Your house. So if you lose your keys or your keys are somewhere, you have a bunch of stuff in your hands, you just get close to your door and the door will open. Recognize you, right? So it's a lot of use, and this is the basic. I'm sure in the future more will come up, more ideas of how to use this.
So if you want to upgrade, you're gonna have to have that removed, and then they put another one in there.
Yeah,
In other words, right?
Absolutely. It's very easy.
Isn't it
just
crazy?
Open up, they remove it, and they give me whatever new version, 2030.
but they can track you with it.
No, it doesn't have. It could.
It
But
can.
This one doesn't have GPS. It doesn't have location. It just payment RFID, payment contactless stuff.
Okay.
Right.
I remember you showed me like you accessed your LinkedIn with that. I remember how.
Yeah. For now, just let people. If they swipe me, they'll go to this. We'll send them to my LinkedIn page just for now, because honestly,
So you're in charge of whatever you want them to
the
see.
information. Yeah. And if something happened, you deactivate it anytime. There's no information right now. I have no information on it.
Okay,
So
now
if they hack me or they cut my hand, right? I just deactivate it from online.
So knowing what I know from you, because you have it. Before it was a conspiracy. I heard about it. I don't know about it. It sounds weird, right? But now hearing from you, I kind of want it myself.
Yeah, man. It makes sense. It's today you don't really need it in the sense of how many times you use your phone or credit card contactless. We still don't use it much.
For sure.
Why? It's not because of we don't want or we don't know. It's because there's not enough devices, right? When everything is going to be, especially after the coronavirus, contactless. They'll ask every business to be more devices for contactless. So you won't even enter the Starbucks. You start the door, you do this, beep, you paid, you order just with your hand, right?
And somebody comes out or like
So
a
this
machine
will
will give
make
it to you.
more sense.
Well, I see the benefit of this. Let's say, in theory, our bank account is connected to it, yeah? So you walk into the damn store, you got no money. They're just like, you can't come in, dude.
Yeah.
No.
Can you imagine? That'd be awesome.
No.
That'd be freaking awesome.
You're the security.
lend
You're
you
the
some
security.
money.
You're like, listen, though, you can't come in.
You don't have no money, man. We know you don't got no money.
Like
right? You got cash?
Yeah. You go to a club, dude, a girl's like, I'm not going to mess with you, dude. I'm not going to mess with you, dude.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, right?
Right?
Like you walk in and it's like, dude.
Have you
know
seen the
got no
movie,
money.
I think it's called Gattaca, where they were doing it at the DNA level. So they had this one scene where this girl was like, I got his saliva. She sampled it, and he didn't have good genes. She's like, no. I'm not gonna mess with him.
Well, dude, in LA, man, like you have to pretty much open up your wallet, right? Remember we talked about that.
Yeah.
Like in LA, if you're dating, hey, you know what? First thing, open up your wallet. You know what you got?
Really?
Yeah, man. Remember we were there. You know, we talked about this.
Like, you're not actually opening up
I
your
know.
wallet.
You know, I'm figuratively speaking.
She's
you
gonna
know.
ask you about.
She's gonna give you a
What do
credit.
you have?
She's gonna give you a credit information. Put your social here. Let me run credit.
Credit check, right?
Yeah. And I'll get back to you, dude. What's your FICO score?
Fill up this form. Give me info. That's insane. I mean, I'm new to LA. You know, I've been here for a year, but
Yeah.
between the coronavirus and between me traveling, I don't know much about the city yet. This kind of stuff that surprises me. You know, the dating life, the way things happen. I'm like, wait, what?
Well, LA's different,
I'm
man.
a cyborg. I'm the only cyborg in LA. Some girl's gonna want to date me. Trust me. All the girls, the Beverly Hills girls.
Well, what were you ranked again as far as your like bachelor status in Colombia? Like you were like the number 40.
Out of 100, number 60 some.
That's pretty good.
40 some.
Hey, dude, hey, at least you made the list.
Yeah,
You made the list, man, in the
list,
country,
right?
yeah. You know, I would use that as a badge of honor. I'd walk around LA with that. Oh, by the way,
Dude, I only had issues with that because, dude, it's only about you're gonna get the girls. You know, if you're trying to date a girl seriously and she sees that you're on this list, it's only gonna be trouble. Trust me.
She's gonna assume, right?
She's gonna be proud for a minute and then it's gonna be just fuck. This dude is gonna be trouble.
Oh man, dude, your phone blowing up all the time, right? She never gonna leave you alone. Give me your phone password.
Insane.
Give it to me right now, or I'll leave you. You know
I
what
have
I'm
the
saying?
excuse. I have no password. You need my hand. You know? There's no way to access it, right?
You know what? Then that's a good reason, right? For guys, hey, you know what? I I can't give you my password because it's all in my hand.
Connected here.
So I just can't give it to you. Logistically, just can't.
That's it.
Boom.
You see that?
You know?
Huh.
Problem solved.
We just saw that. I'm gonna start a business. I'm gonna sell this thing. But yeah, man. Yeah. LA is insane.
You know,
It's extreme.
we were talking yesterday, and you know, you've traveled a shit ton. We were talking about traffic, right? I always tell people I will never again complain about traffic in the US because I've experienced traffic in Manila, which is the worst on the planet,
Dude, I'm sure.
right? Bogota is horrible.
Bro.
Dude, Thailand was
Thailand.
horrible.
Yeah.
Cambodia is horrible.
They say
They have streetlights and no one even obeys it. It's like
there is another rule.
you
which
can
is
tell the tourists
street
obeys it, but the locals they don't. It's like if you can find space, you go.
there is space. You can exactly.
I don't know the Philippines like that,
Dude,
dude.
exactly the same.
Yeah.
100%. We have animals running around the roads. First time I saw like a, dog, a caribou, horse, people on tricycles, kids like running between cars, and that's normal. That's a normal day.
Yeah.
Hey, we have animals running around too. I was in Twin Falls, Idaho.
Yeah.
And we had an Airbnb for
What you doing
Thanksgiving.
in Twin Falls, Idaho, dude?
Me and my girl, summer families are there, so
Wow.
we have Thanksgiving outside of California, and we're going to this nice mansion. And
Shit.
dude,
Mario.
cows, dude, cows were blocking the road, dude. So it happens here too, man.
Oh shit.
Haven't you seen in the news like some places in the US where they had like, I think it was sheep or it was what was it, cows just taking over the street. They're like,
No, it happens
do
here
whatever
too.
they want.
It happens here too, just not the big city.
No.
Here you have bumps.
The traffic is okay in LA, you know.
Yeah,
When I
sure.
moved
No.
from Miami,
Right now, it's okay.
No, it's okay comparing to what traffic can be in other
For sure.
places.
Okay, fine.
New York is nasty.
Yeah.
I came from from Miami. I was in Miami for the past like 5-6 years, and you see the difference, of course. But it's because LA is so big, spread out. You know?
Mhm.
So you need to drive distances to get to coffee shop. Every time I see Jamie, I'm like, I'd be there on time, bro. I'm like, oh my god, no, I'm gonna be 30 minutes late, bro. I realize, the how to get there, and then the parking, and then this and that.
Right. But dude, like well, let's just talk Manila. In Manila, if you don't have a plan on how to get to your work for the day, you got problems. Because you have to okay, I got to leave at 5 a.m. to get to work at 9.
Damn,
or 8:30.
5?
Shit, yeah.
Dude, there was a time it took me because I hired a driver,
I believe you.
I think it was 1 kilometer, 5 minutes.
What?
Or, no, 1 kilometer. No, worse. 1 kilometer,
Minute.
15 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah. Dude, 1 kilometer, man. That's what 1 kilometer less than a mile
Yeah.
is
less than a mile.
Less than a mile. 15 minutes, dude.
Yeah.
I thought it was dying.
Once I went to Brazil, Sao Paulo,
Yeah.
for a conference, and from the airport to the place, to the hotel, it was a 2-hour Uber drive. I was like, wait a minute, 2 hours in the Uber?
Man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be insanely expensive. It wasn't that expensive, but I never took an Uber for 2 hours. Nobody wants to be in an Uber for 2 hours.
Well, look. I always tell people, man, and in America, unfortunately, a lot of people don't know how to drive stick shift, let alone a moped.
Yeah.
And countries like that, the moped's
It's
so
all scooters,
fun, man.
bro.
It's
Yeah.
fun, bro.
It is fun.
It's the most funnest thing you
Yeah,
can do.
yeah.
Jamie, you know what I'm talking about.
If you have a moped in these countries, that's the best way to go.
Oh,
and you're a
it's-
single guy.
yeah, it's fun though.
Listen, when I was in Paris, when I was at school there, and with the scooter, I would go everywhere, at work, at school, party with a scooter.
Mm.
You can fit.
But
three
but
friends in it.
everybody, guys, girls, grandmas, everybody knows how to drive a scooter. Here, hell
man.
no, hell
Oh,
no.
man, no.
They'll be like, how do I start it?
No.
No, seriously, we laugh,
Yeah.
but it's the truth, man.
Yeah. No, why would you deal with driving? And you know what's weird? Even though they have a lot of traffic in these other countries, everyone drives stick shift. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's almost to your advantage, right? You
think
can go
it
shift
is.
it to neutral.
Yeah.
Versus here, if you're destroying your transmission by sitting in traffic for, however long if you have automatic. But if you could shift it to neutral, you're almost like saving gas. You're
Yeah.
saving.
My argument is this: stick shift, you drive the car, man. You're one with the car, right? Also,
car.
I believe we would have less accidents if everyone just drove manual.
Because you have to be more careful.
Because
Yeah.
because
You have to be on top of
you're engaged
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Where automatically, like, you're like, oh, I'm looking at my phone, and the
Dude.
car's still going, dude.
Some friends come from France. I took them to Vegas. It was like a 5-hour drive. I was bored as
Yeah.
fuck. Oh my
Yeah.
god, this is too easy.
Yeah.
It's like too perfect. I need some action so I can
Yeah.
engage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just tough, man. Here, I hear a lot of complaining. You know what? I hear a lot of complaining. Interestingly enough, about the dating scene in general in the U.S. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, like the girls here stuck up. I can't get a date. Well, here's the issue. If you are a man that is worthy of respect, a woman will give you respect. You know what I mean?
Of course.
But I think that we've forgotten that, right? Is that if you're not
Well, to be fair, us guys are shitty too.
sure.
So
yeah.
it's a two-way street, right?
You guys deserve the shit you get.
Yeah. No. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Am I right or wrong?
No, dude. Yeah.
To be fair, like we can't sound, and I'm that guy. I always try to be fair. If the girl is shitty, it's because there's a bunch of shitty guys too.
Yeah.
And it's complex. It's complex. But if you're a guy and you're looking for a nice girl, they are out there.
There you
Yeah,
go.
it is.
Yeah.
There is.
Just like a good girl
I
looking for a
know
good guy.
some.
A good girl looking
How
for a
many
good guy.
do you know?
I know
We gotta-
some. I
Yeah,
know some
man.
nice-
We gotta find.
I know some
Jimmy,
nice
are you
girls.
single or
in
what's
LA,
what you're
or-
doing?
That doesn't
Are you
fit
single?
the picture. I know some girls that are really interesting and nice. Yeah.
Yeah, but
You
like,
attract what you want. No?
Yeah, for sure.
It's
I
true.
think
You
so.
want the shit. You want the trouble. You get the drama.
Yeah.
You're gonna get the drama.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah, but it's interesting, man. Like overseas, it's a different kind of style of dating. They have different rituals and cultural norms.
Yeah.
In LA, it's different. So, it just depends on where you're at. Like, but if you're worthy of respect, people will give it to you. Simple as that.
Well, we want to go deeper and talk about relationships. You have to know what you want, like soulfully. Forget the material, soulfully, because the money in them and all that night it's it comes and goes. But you as a person, guy or girl, you have to know what you want. Like I want this, I want that. Because if you don't know what you want, you're gonna find shit.
Yeah.
You're gonna find shit.
You're not going to any.
Yeah. Or you're gonna find if you're a female, you're gonna find a shit bag. If you're a dude, you're gonna find
But sometimes you need to have those bad experiences. You need to bump several times until you take the road to, okay, let me think exactly what I'm trying to do here.
Well, the goal is to evolve.
Yeah.
Or die. You evolve or you die.
Yeah.
a lot of people dying.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of evolution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time massive amount of people or whoever is dying it's gonna bring a next generation of being.
100%.
Situation, yeah.
Our goal in life is to evolve, and if you're a guy, dude, I hate to say this, dude. When I was young, my mom was like, "No money, no honey."
I love it.
And I believe that to this day, dude. No money, no honey. And when I see a lot of relationships don't work, I'm like, well, what does your guy do? Oh, he just stays home, play video games.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
There's
okay.
That's like actually kiss of death. That's kiss of death, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the girls who tolerate that, hey, props to you girls. I don't know.
Hey, if she's a-
I couldn't, bro.
They'll
I
tolerate
couldn't.
that until they meet me.
Ah.
Until they meet someone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
like, hey, this dude is doing something. They compare. They have.
Because at the
options.
end of the day, you're more complex. You have levels, and me and Jamie talked about this the other day. Some guys only have one level. Like
I play video games.
You know what I mean?
That's all I do.
Yeah.
No, like obviously, like everybody else, women want diversity, right? And a variety of things to do and keep them interested, and they want to see that you put in effort. And playing video games all day long is certainly not putting effort.
In the
They just
animal
don't.
kingdom, the females want a strong male, right? In our kingdom, it's strong means smart, good job, you can take care of them.
Money.
There's more complex, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
But
a lot of it.
naturally, that's what they look for. And then as times go by, you start to not be as strict.
Yeah.
But
You think so?
I think so. I think the older people get, the things that you want when you were younger changes. Like the looks maybe not the most
But
important.
I think you get more strict when you get older because,
some people do.
dude.
Your
when you're
standard.
20,
Your
you
standard.
get
Your
what-
standards.
You're 20. You jump on anything that moves, right? You
Yeah.
don't really care. You're like, you're 30, 35, 40. I'm like, I don't have time to waste with some.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
She can be hot, but dude, this happens a lot in everywhere I go. I'm like, she's hot, but dude, I'm gonna, waste my time and my energy right there. There's nothing interesting for me.
Oh, there's nothing of substance, man. It's
Yeah.
actually like gonna, and you being a businessman, you're looking for someone that could enhance what you have. You're not looking
Right.
for someone to bring you down, or you have to carry. You don't want to.
Or you're not looking for someone to help you spend your money.
Oh no, man. Good time, girl. Forget it. Forget
Yeah,
that.
no, I don't do good time girls. I mean, I don't
Once in
stick
a while.
to good time girls. It could be on one night for It's cheaper in Colombia. I'm just kidding.
Hey man, I can tell you, man. You come to Manila with me, come to
It's
Philippines.
gonna be dangerous.
You could have whatever you want, man.
Dude.
You'd be
They speak
considered
Spanish
like,
there, right? They speak some
Sure.
Spanish. Yeah.
Absolutely. You go to Ciudad Zamboanga.
Dude.
You speak Spanish. We'll speak Spanish over
They
there.
speak dinero.
No, but they understand that. That's good.
Yeah, we'll go to some Ciudad Zamboanga, man.
Yeah, I
We'll be
want
good
to
to
go there, man. I want to go there.
Yeah. Although right now it's tough, man. Like, how are you? When are we gonna be able to travel again, man?
Well,
Dude, Jesus
listen
Christ.
to me. They're gonna make us travel because they are gonna get the money.
They have to.
Unfortunately, but we shouldn't be traveling. Trust me. A month before all the buzz here about the coronavirus, I was in Central Asia.
Oh yeah. Tell us about that.
Already there, they had the guys in suit, taking temperatures of everyone. I was like, what's happening here? Didn't realize this was already very bad. You don't want to travel right now.
But here's the
Especially-
thing, man. We dropped the ball in our country. Like, we still don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are insane. I mean,
Like, we don't care. Like honestly,
listen to me. I
when,
tell this
when,
to my
when,
brother
when
in
you
France.
when you walked into this building, they should have scanned you.
Yeah.
It's like, scan my forehead, because I want to know if I'm,
You know how much
I'm
the
sick.
scanner costs on Amazon?
How much?
Starting $40, you get.
Oh, that's it?
It's very cheap.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It's very cheap.
Okay.
Every hospital, every medical office they have this. It's a small device. It's a cheap device. In America, I realize you guys don't really care, or you don't realize. You know what the quarantine means? So I tell my bro in France, they're like, wait a minute, when I say quarantine,
It's 40 days.
it's not the same.
Right.
It doesn't translate to the same. They have to sign up a form and have authorization from the police to go to the street.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
We don't get that here.
No, America. Look, if
No,
that happened here,
I was
you-
like, bro,
Jamie,
I
you know.
just went to the street walking around. I just had churros in the street and I'm gonna go to work at the beach. It was like, what kind of quarantine is that? I'm like, I don't really know. It's happening. People are driving around. I'm gonna go pick up my coffee. It's usually what I do. Back there, they really took this seriously. Nobody's gonna fucking go out.
No, they'll
They
throw your
control
ass in
that.
jail.
It's over, finished. Now they're
Yeah.
opening again, and we're still in the same
No, but
situation.
okay, when we did the first podcast called The Launch, and we kind of touchily briefed on this, if we all stay in, we're talking about the whole world. Just stay in, it will go away in theory. But in America, we have freedom, and then we have too many information that they're getting from all over,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden everyone's an expert.
Disinformation. It's not even-
Disinformation,
yeah.
right? And then if God forbid we were told to stay in, there will be pushing people fighting back. Of
course.
It'd be a shit show.
Yeah, I know how it works.
You know how Americans are, man. Like, you tell an American to do something, they're gonna do the opposite.
Yeah.
Just on principle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you need to stay inside, otherwise you die. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll
Fuck
go
that.
out right now. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
What I'm surprised is when back in Europe, countries like France or Italy, they had 5,000 dead. It was already
That's a lot,
a
man.
mess.
Yeah.
In Colombia, they're still in quarantine, forced with the crazy stuff. You know how many deaths they have?
How many?
500. And it's like big.
In the entire country of Colombia, they only have 500?
The entire country, they only have 500 dead, and they have 13,000 infected. 13,000.
How?
I'm like, wait a minute. I don't know how. When they say you stay home, you stay home.
Well, dude,
Okay.
Colombia doesn't mess around with
don't play around.
with
Well,
security
you know
law
what? You
enforcement.
know what? When-
They don't mess around, man.
It's because it goes back to, again, Americans, we are spoiled. We know we have good hospitals, right? If I was in a country like Cambodia and I knew they didn't have no hospital, I stay home, dude.
Stay home, bro.
I stay home, dude. Am I right? I stay home, dude.
Don't
I was like, wait, Corona? Yeah, I'll stay
play.
home, dude.
Yeah.
I'll stay home.
But the thing is, now it's not 10,000, it's not 20,000. It's not. It's 100,000 dead, guys. It's
Yeah.
like, and
Yeah.
it's 1 million over 1 million. I'm like, how this number is not freaking out everybody.
My question is this:
We don't care. Because Americans don't care.
Don't realize how.
No, we don't care about each other.
We don't because how many more deaths do America need to hear before it hits
There's
home?
no number.
There's no number.
No.
1 million was the number. 1 million.
There's no number.
infections.
There's only an idea. Oh well, some people's gotta die.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that.
Like some
lot of
1%. I mean, everyone can't survive it.
That's here in America, man.
That's
so
how
long
we
as it's
think.
not your immediate friends and family, Americans don't give a fuck.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be immediate friends and families.
At some point.
Co-workers.
Look,
you know?
look.
Friends of friends.
When it first started, I didn't take it seriously. Until Tom Hanks got it, I was like, oh shit, then this shit's real. Fuck. I'm gonna go get me a
So
mask.
everything is Hollywood. And whenever Hollywood gets it, you get take it seriously.
My theory is this. When the world's happening, people die every day. But when Hollywood hits it, it comes closer to home because we have something like we all can say, okay, because we're all in this together. So if Tom Hanks has it, then it hits home. By the time one of your family members has it, it's too late.
It's too late.
Yeah.
It's too late. Am I right? It's too late.
Dude, I like to tell people because like in the U.S. we think that we take our security seriously. In Korea, in Bogota, in Philippines, they really take security seriously, man. Like they've got armed guards everywhere.
At the supermarket.
Right. Supermarket, armed guard.
There's
Bro.
Those two dudes with machine
Bro,
guns
machine
ready.
guns.
Let me
Man.
tell you something.
You wanna steal a banana? Go over, bro.
Yeah.
Try it.
And
Well,
they're
check it
ready
out.
to rock, man. They're ready. They're rock and roll.
Trip. If you go to Tijuana, I remember the first time I was Tijuana. I was 18.
I just hear Tijuana. I'm scared about
Bro.
Tijuana.
I go through this bridge. Dude has I think it was
He's got a carbine.
AK-47.
Yeah, he's got a rifle.
Dude, I never seen a gun before, right? That shit looks scary as shit. Listen, I won't steal that banana. I will not steal that banana. Let me tell you, fuck that.
No, and they're ready to go, man. They don't have the Constitution. They'll wipe you out.
Oh,
They will wipe you out on the street, and they'll clean it up, whatever.
Yeah.
Move about their day. You know.
But this is why everyone want to be in the US, because the freedom you get, the luxury you get. But this has this
As drawbacks.
counter impact of when shit happens. People need more time than other country to realize this is bad.
Yeah.
You need to do something.
I always tell people, like I said, by the time you know somebody, it's too late, bro.
Yeah.
It's too late.
It's too close.
It's too late.
Here's the thing: you probably won't, and because it's gonna be poor people working in the factory, farmers. You don't see them, right? And that's sad because the wrong people are dying.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be. It's gonna be.
It's a sacrifice.
Yeah.
You know, but it's terrible to me, man, because New Zealand is already out of it. They completely crushed the virus. They don't have it anymore. Period. They're free to open up 100%. I think same is true with Australia, which is a country.
But they won't open travels
Of course not.
because
You
other countries
can't.
didn't.
You
can't.
can't. You can't. I think every country needs to be locked down. Every country, we all have to be in it together. If you don't have a mask, we'll send you a mask, and we make this vacation, and we all do it together. It doesn't matter if you're rich, you're poor. It doesn't matter if you live in a village.
Yeah.
What if we all do it together and make this like Earth Day,
Yeah.
or Human Day, like where we all just come together, right? And then we'll sing a song every 8 o'clock together, whatever, right? But we all have to do it together. One country cannot be, oh, we'll do what we want.
Yeah.
That's the
Because
US. That's the
It's
US.
gonna be the US.
I know that. That's what.
That's the US.
This country is gonna be you.
Look,
Everybody already did that.
I'm glad you're saying that because I don't want to say
Everybody
that.
at 8 p.m. was going to the freaking balcony singing whatever Italian song. Everybody was doing this, and this is why they have it under control today. 2 months after that, in the US was still a day one of there's still people dying, more people dying every day.
No, and like now our
But we're
government.
still gonna open the country.
Yeah, he doesn't even want to do testing anymore because if it's if we do more testing, we get more results.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Wally, thank you so much. You know, I want to thank you once again. It's good to see you. as
Well,
always.
he doesn't have to go. I'm just giving you the signal that we have like a good 5 minutes.
Yeah. I wanted to get him like the cryon. Get his web. Oh, we'll edit all that shit out, man. Like,
Yeah.
make sure that he gets his website up on there
Yeah.
Yeah.
and all that.
I'll put that. Well,
Yeah.
I'll get your information. So
Sure.
Yeah. But you know, we'll edit all that shit up. But yeah, man, thank you once again
Man,
for showing up.
That's
Fun
fun.
show, man. Dude, that went too fast.
yeah.
Was that an hour?
time flies?
44 minutes, but I just don't want the video to just go beep.
Yeah.
But we can
Yeah.
keep, here, we can just keep going, and when that turns off, then we're good, because the sound will always be on,
Yeah.
and then we could just end it there. How about that?
Okay.
Because,
This
no,
is not
this,
enough. Okay,
yeah,
this is an hour.
yeah, this is some good information, and I learned a lot, brother.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate you, being here, man.
Dude.
That was too fun, man.
Well, we
Look
improvise.
how quick it went.
Yeah.
You know? And you know what, man? It's just gonna do good for your business. It's gonna do good for mine.
Yeah.
You know, looks like we're doing shit. We're productive.
Look, this
You know?
part is fun and fast, but the editing, the uploading, oh hell no.
That's your problem.
That's a whole new, hey, that's a whole new level.
Have a drink.
Yeah,
Forget about it.
that's a whole new level, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Unless you do, unless you plan the thing where you have less work, you tell people, the way you want them to behave,
No, it's not.
it's gonna be easier for you to.
It's not the format. It's the technology. Unfortunately,
slow?
to uploading,
Oh.
it is what it is.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I was telling Jamie, I don't know YouTube's bandwidth. I don't know how much
Yeah.
data they're downloading, like at what rate. I don't know that.
Well, Wally's actually pretty competent with that. Like, he did our website.
Yeah.
Everybody that I show my website to, they go, "Fuck, man, who did that shit?"
Oh, we did it
Oh,
quick.
dude,
You
yeah.
can work more on it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I volunteered Wally to do our Draken Station website already.
Draken Station podcast.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah, nice website, like with all the, something with the.
Yeah, we'll do all the
content.
bios of us, me, you,
Yeah.
Vince, you.
Yeah.
Put a little bios on there on the station because
Mm-hmm.
like I want this to be big where people can kind of get the personalities. Like,
Station.
So
You need
this
like an
thi-
intro.
this
thing,
is
right?
this is our only second show, dude. Our
Yeah.
second episode.
Second
Tell us your
This
experience.
is gonna be epic, in 10 years, when the show's gonna be like big, they'll check out, the first.
No, but
three.
tell us your experience now, dude. Did
That's
you,
great.
Did you,
I go to a lot of radio stations whenever I travel, TV station, interviews of all kind, and this is the best ones is exactly when it's not too much like planned.
yeah,
And there is like just good conversation.
yeah, just
People
go.
enjoy that. They don't enjoy the. Yeah, so this is me. Let me first talk about my business. And
Or they tell you what you can and
when
cannot talk about.
Yeah.
I hate that, man.
Yeah.
No swearing or no.
Yeah.
nobody wants that shit anymore. They don't want to hear.
Organic, just
Yeah.
talk. Just
talk.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear like a conversation at work, man. Fuck that shit.
This is why
know?
Trump. You guys love Trump because he's crazy. Just
Hey,
take the
hey,
mic
hey.
and just love not in the political sense, in the entertainment sense.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's a crazy motherfucker. It's always interesting. Even I like, what's gonna happen today? Right? People like just organic.
I like Trump because
raw-
he surprises me. I'm like, damn, did
Yeah.
he just say
raw
that shit?
conversation. Yeah.
okay. Rods,
No
rods.
filter. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
But he'll call you out in a heartbeat, man. He doesn't hesitate, and people love that. Because it's not rehearsed. It doesn't feel like it's a robot. It
I
doesn't.
think it's a good thing. Then the other thing is then what he does or believes, in the political, decision. But I think it's a good thing for any president just to be raw, just nice conversation, just a regular dude.
Yeah.
Let's solve the problems.
The next president, I was telling Jamie, you need a president that can speak the language that the rest of, we can understand.
yeah.
Don't be political to me. Just tell me how it is.
Yeah.
Tell me how much Vaseline I need. No, tell me how much before you give it to me. Tell me how much. Tell me, because if you tell me, then I'm like, okay. But if you just throw it on me,
You know what? In El Salvador, Central America,
Oh,
they
man.
have a new president.
Yeah.
The dude is 35.
Young guy.
36. Yeah, young
Yeah.
guy. And everybody is going crazy with this guy because he's like this.
he's probably good looking, speaks well, understands the language,
Yeah.
understands the
Yeah, he's a
vibe.
young guy. It's like a lot of digital stuff. He said, no more meeting. I don't want to do any more meetings and meeting. We're going to do just lives. Talk.
Yeah.
Well, El
All
Salvador.
the traditional political of this country, which is very traditional, are like, wait, what?
Yeah.
But the crowd love this guy.
Dude, but
Yeah.
El Salvador's rugged, man. It's still rugged to this day.
It's a very complicated country to be president at 35.
Yeah. No,
Dude,
man. Like you
it's
gotta be
dangerous, too.
strong.
Yeah.
You gotta be strong.
Dangerous, man.
Yeah, you really gotta take it seriously. Even if it's small, in that small area, man, a lot of stuff can
A
happen.
lot of
Yeah, you gotta be ready to rock and roll.
I went once to Honduras. I went to El Salvador. I was scared, bro.
Was it that bad?
Scared. Honduras, I was scared because I went to. We had a conference. We had
Yeah,
500
yeah,
attendees
I
and
remember.
stuff. So I had to spend like 2 weeks there, and you learn stuff. I couldn't go in the street alone. I had a bodyguard. I told you that. The guy that was like ex-SWAT team, like serious high-level bodyguard. I was like, once I was with a girl, right? Can we talk about that?
Yeah, man, dude, let it fly.
No, first night I was with a girl, and I went with the girl, and thanks, bro. I just went to the hotel with a girl at 4 a.m. He's calling me. He's like, Senor Wally, Mr. Wally, like, are you finished, bro? Because I'm still, downstairs waiting for you. I'm like, why?
Are you finished?
I'm like, I'm here. No, I'm gonna just stay here. No, you cannot stay here. I have to take you back home. This is dangerous,
Wow.
The guy was staying with me, no matter what.
Yeah, he's a keeper, dude. That's the kind of security I want.
Even when I was with the girl, I was
Yeah.
like, I didn't understand it was like this. I thought, you just go home and sleep, and we see you tomorrow at work. Right?
Yeah.
So no, that's very dangerous. This dangerous.
Man,
Yeah.
he must have been armed, right? He must have had
Always.
yeah.
Always 2 guns, registered guns, and 1 not registered. I was like, why?
The one he kills you with
It's
is
like,
probably not the
they say,
register one.
depending on the situation, use that one or use that one. But it's
Yeah,
perfect.
dude.
Like just at the light, then you have to stop.
Yeah.
You have to be ready.
Yeah.
You feel the danger there.
Yeah, you definitely feel it, like you know
They
it.
say Colombia is dangerous. I don't even feel the danger in Colombia, honestly. Central America is dangerous. It's fire.
Yeah. No, like the only place I ever felt that way was when we went to Ciudad Juarez at night. Juarez. Yeah.
Damn.
Then like during the day it was all right, but then when it started getting dark, you definitely started feeling, well, wait a sec, man. Why did the temperature change? What's going on?
I'm sure Philippines, Thailand is the same, right?
Well, Philippines has a president now that takes no prisoners, so the Philippines is actually right now very peaceful.
No prisoners?
Like you commit a crime, he'll just kill you. Yeah. You get 2 chances. The first one, warning. Second one, they'll kill you in the street.
Damn.
Dude, they banned smoking in the Philippines, which can you imagine that?
Smoking
You
cigarettes?
cannot smoke cigarettes in
Wow.
in Manila.
But
Wow.
wait a minute, they addicted everyone first.
Right.
And now it's like they signed a deal with Philip Morris.
Yeah.
Kids are smoking in the street.
Yeah.
And
No,
then
but-
they want them to stop.
Yeah, but
Yes.
dude, like that's how tight it's gotten in Philippines. Like you could be a woman in Philippines and walk around 3 in the
So
morning.
the
in Manila.
coronavirus is not even an issue there. This is the issue there.
No, they locked it down.
Look,
Philippines locked it
in
down.
Cambodia, you just die.
Yeah.
That's it. Like there's no, hey, if you want to live, stay home. That's a third world country, man. You die.
They don't play around.
You die. They don't play around. Like you die, man.
Yeah.
I think that this can be dangerous. So, people can go against each other.
Yeah, man, dude. It's like there's some people that want to stay.
Look,
Kill this motherfucker.
how many people need to get infected and die before our country wakes up?
Yeah.
I'm saying at least 25% of the population
Oh my God.
before Americans take it seriously.
Our economy is gonna go so far down because of ignorance.
I'm serious. I think that it would take about 25% of the
Bro.
population dying.
You know what I realized?
Americans are hardy, man.
Because of the virus, I realized how broke people actually are in the US. Because once you have everybody, stopping to work, you realize there's 30 million people who just went to 40 million people who just went without a job. Because those guys were the ones living, Uber,
Yeah.
ride sharing, just today's money. And this is bad. You
This is really
realize
bad,
how
man.
bad was already the situation.
Oh, 100%, dude.
Yeah.
Because I'm on that boat. Like, I was telling people, look, I'm not gonna use my life savings to stay afloat for a date. I don't know if it's guaranteed. That's crazy. That's crazy. And rent in LA, it's very expensive.
It's very
And
expensive.
what this
I
coronavirus
pay
did,
$6 my coffee every day.
Yeah.
Insane. I freak out, bro. I
No,
buy
no.
10 coffees.
what the coronavirus did was exposed our country. It exposed us.
Exposed the
Yeah.
US
100%.
completely.
Yeah.
Exposed it. It exposed
Any
all our
country that
weaknesses.
doesn't have a system that actually protect people. This is
No,
insane.
it doesn't. In Seoul, when they had the quarantine, in Seoul, Korea, the government actually delivered food to a person's house, and they showed what they delivered. It was like a banquet. Like right at your door, they had all these food, all this great food. They gave them money. They took care of the people. Dude, the first thing we did here with the stimulus money, they gave it to the big businesses.
Oh
I'm
man,
surprised.
they
This is-
they
The
they trashed
Lakers,
it.
come on, the
The
Lakers,
Lakers, bro.
$20 million to the
Shake
Lakers.
Shack.
But they returned
Shake
it.
Shack?
They returned it.
They returned it
To
just
save
because
face.
of,
To save face.
because of the news pressure.
Yeah,
and
to
stuff,
save
because
face.
It got cut.
Yeah, to
But
save
if
face.
nobody was talking about it, let's keep the money. This is free money.
It's free money,
They
man.
don't have to. There's no interest. They probably won't have to give it back.
Right. And a lot of people haven't gotten anything yet.
I
There's a
haven't
lot of
got
people-
a cent.
And the one that gets something, I'm sure this is like some new experience for
No,
them. Wait a
they-
minute,
they
I just got
spent it all.
$1,000 from the government. This
They
is-
spent it all, bro. They spent it all.
It's
They
gone.
did,
gone.
but this is. I think this is weird for people to get money from the government. In France, in Europe, this is normal. You get the tax return, you get help for school, for food. You have 2 kids, you have the right to have extra money. You have this.
Here's the
It
crazy
is-
part. Here's the crazy part. It just shows how people, us, the working class, if we all got together and said, we don't want to play your game no more,
Yeah, we're just gonna.
they will bend. Like right now, the coronavirus has made us all stay home.
Yeah.
Look what happened. Now the government giving
Just
you
give me
money.
money. Wait a minute, $3 trillion.
Yeah.
Where was this money before?
Yeah.
Where was this money
Yeah.
before?
That's a
I
good
just
question.
remember.
That's a damn good question, right? They were just holding it.
Yeah.
They finally had the money, of course.
You know?
They were
No, we
giving
had- we-
it to the whoever.
They have
you
one
know,
of these.
lobbies.
They just keep printing them out.
Yeah, but
We're the Federal Reserve.
It was-
We'll print out money, dude.
it's smarter to do it in a slow pace the entire year to help people. And when there is a virus, people have enough,
Yeah.
money, financial strength, instead of waiting for the big issue and then just $6
Look,
trillion.
look.
in
They
the-
thought they could inject 1.5 trillion into the stock to stimulate the economy. Let me tell you.
Nothing.
If you give the people 1.5 trillion, they will stimulate the economy. Believe me, they'll pay their bills.
Yeah.
They'll go out. We know how to stimulate.
Yeah.
That's
People-
easy.
Dude,
Us poor people know how to stimulate.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah,
tell you.
spend the
rich
money,
people
which
are
is good.
rich people are too good with their money. They'll hold on to it. It's the poor people you need to give
Of
the money
course.
to
Yeah.
because they'll spend
They'll
it.
spend it, man.
You
The
know?
economy will be fine
You know?
in poor people's hands.
What do
Yeah.
you think the Lakers gonna do with $5 million? They're not gonna spend it on, I don't know. What's they gonna do with it?
No, like that's
You're gonna store it in the bank and
course.
get interest out of it.
they're not gonna hire more employees. What, they're gonna hire more players?
They're gonna get one more player with it. Not even. What do you buy with $5 million?
You're not do NBA player 5 million. That's like the low end. That's like the super low
right?
end.
You don't get anything. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No, man. Like, can you imagine? I think someone did the numbers. I don't have it in front of me, but I think that the U.S. could have afforded to give everyone in the country $3,000.
Yeah.
That's like almost three times as much
Yeah.
as what they gave.
Yeah.
$3,000. That's difference, man. But $1,000.
That doesn't do
3,000. Hey, man, I could pay my
Look,
rent.
look.
I could eat.
I was making 12 to 1,400 a week, and you're gonna give me $1,200 a month.
For a month.
I mean, that's disrespect. Just spit on my face.
It really
Spit
means-
on my face
yeah,
because
yeah.
that might feel better.
Yeah. I
No, seriously.
I agree with you because
And
I'd
then
rather
you
work. I'd rather work, Wally. I'd rather work. Like, make me wear my mask, take my temperature, give me some gloves. I'd rather work, man.
you know what? I'm surprised nobody's wearing gloves. You don't really get
At the same time.
protected with a mask or the virus because of that. You get it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do this, and that.
And then you touch your face.
Just do this, right? I'm like, wait a minute. Why is it we're not telling people actually this is the best way to protect yourself as gloves?
Because there's so much misinformation, misguided information.
Because we will never follow it in this country.
Exactly.
We wouldn't. You can
It's
too
much to ask. Too much to ask.
Too much to ask.
It's
Too much
just
to ask.
gloves, bro.
Dude, it's too much to ask.
In Colombia, I have gloves in my car. I have like black gloves, and I go to the
Bro,
supermarket. and then you trash
it's like
them.
what Jamie said. In our country, unfortunately, we have this thing program. When they say do this, we say
freedom.
fuck it. Fuck the system. Right? Jamie, come on, back me up in this one.
But
dude.
it's gonna save your life. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't give a
I'm
fuck.
American. If I want to fucking
if I die, I
I
die.
die.
But I don't think it's only just American because when I'm in the US, I behave like you guys. I go out.
Of course.
I go get a coffee. I walk a bit. I'm like I shouldn't. But when I'm in another country, I follow whatever the rule they have. I think people will behave
Because
properly if you put the right
look.
rules.
If you go to Singapore, you're not chewing gum, my friend.
Oh man, no,
If-
no,
if,
no,
if
no,
you
no.
spit on the street, it's a big deal. It's a crime. No, they get the wet bamboo stick
Shit.
and they flog you.
Yeah, 20
Like-
lashes.
Yeah, I'm not chewing gum. That's just how I see it. Here, what are they gonna do to you?
Man, dude, you can piss on the street here.
Yeah.
Like defecate on the street.
Yeah.
Nothing gonna happen to you. You don't even have to be a bum. You can just be a guy and do it. What the fuck are you gonna do?
And that's why I think a lot of us Americans got soft because no one ever scared the shit out of us. I grew up in the hood. I've been scared.
Yeah.
Like cholos have put gun on me. I'm like, I'm scared.
Okay, you
Like,
good, bro? You
like
good?
call me a pussy, but I've been scared. I've been, you know. But here,
It
everybody
doesn't
walks
make you a
around.
pussy. It makes you stronger. It makes you ready.
But in
for-
America, no one has ever attacked us. Mexico has never came. Canada has never.
Yeah.
Like in European countries, you got neighbors that at any point can like just send a missile or whatever they
Yeah.
want to do to you.
They're ready.
Right, they have to be nice. Here, it's like no one has ever messed with us, so we walk around like we're bulletproof. But no Americans has been scared. When was the last time, Jamie? They're like, you have a bomb shelter. You might want to go hide in it because North Korea is sending a missile
Yeah.
here.
Shit.
That never happened here, bro. So people, you know, they don't know, man. Unless you grew up in the hood and you've been shot at, or you've been at the service, you've been, you know,
Just
military.
basic stuff. Your
Yeah.
education. You do something, your dad is gonna get you. You just like make sure you remember the
Yeah.
mistake. Yeah.
Well, because like we have the ability here to like if you were really like some survivalist, you could survive without government. Like you could go into the woods, you could hunt, you
Yeah.
could fish.
But they're making that illegal.
You can.
They're making that illegal. If me and you want to live in the woods, in the forest, right?
You can't.
We set up our own camp. We have solar power energy. We in LA, is it California? We can't even collect rainwater.
in California, but like dude, you go to
Like
Texas.
we can't collect rainwater.
Dude.
We can't.
You pay a
It's
tax
illegal.
for this.
No, it's illegal. It's
I didn't
crazy.
know that.
Yeah. Rainwater from nature. You can't collect it.
This is weird. I didn't know.
Nobody follows it though.
Yeah.
Those laws are bullshit.
Beep.
That is the video.
Nice.
Man.
So that tells us it's officially we hit our limit. But
Yeah.
that's how we got.
How
through
much
the
did we
show.
get?
An hour's, man.
Hours worth?
So
Yeah,
so
it's
it's still recording. So I just want to thank everybody that tuned in. This is our second show. What a wonderful guest! I learned so much. Jamie, thank you again
We're
for
gonna have
making this
Wally on
dream
again.
happen, man.
Yeah, I'll be back, bro. We didn't talk enough about my business.
No, we want to know about your love life, man. We
Okay.
want the good stuff.
Yeah.
We all know you have a good business.
Oh,
Yeah.
We all know. We all know.
Because once we put you on liking, they're gonna know.
Yeah.
They're gonna know what you're about.
Sure.
But
This is complicated.
but we want to know the person.
Yeah.
Okay, that was fun. I love